Objection, that man sucked my dick.
Basically, what it is of random teleportation and as well as unarresting some prisoners from the previous flooding and event or previous flooding.
No.
Alright. So, the crimes are as follows. Releasing of prisoners without consent of security or administration, and random abuse of technological equipment used to teleport people to other places. You're not wanted. Alright.
Shut up.
So we will begin this trial with the accuser.
Shut up.
So, can the accuser please stand up and provide you have against the defendant?
Yeah. So there's no accused.
The prosecution.
What is even happening?
Yeah, we know that. Do you have any evidence against this? So stand up. Come on.
Any evidence against what?
Come on,
The charges.
Stand up, you lazy ass.
Oh, wait, which side's the prosecution?
What happened?
I'm gonna fucking yell at him.
The side with the
Alright,
security.
so Alexis, please explain to me what you saw during the time of when these crimes were committed. Explain to me what exactly happened.
What is that? What?
Hydro plant now operating at 60%.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, for coming not just finish this already without saying happening.
Can we just have a trial, please? Can we just have a trial?
What just happened?
So someone
Hey,
take a
goddamn
one of the
Venians are
lamp.
gonna slaughter us all listening.
There, okay. Anyways, could you repeat yourself, Alexis, because the friggin' blackout kind of didn't help with that.
Can I just...
Okay, so you saw him uncuffing a man. Do you know who this man was?
What the hell?
I know it's doing it to me too.
Power system engaged topside.
And who was this man that he was uncuffing? Neko, could you explain to me who this man was?
I know it's
Yes, it was, can we please actually have an actual normal court session? Please. Thank you. It was Brandon. He was the closest... He was the closest person to the suspect that we were going to capture.
That wasn't a question.
He was the...
Wait, so Russo was trying to free himself from...
Hang on.
No, Russell is an
from what I
innocent
know,
man. You
from
see,
what I
look,
hear-
he doesn't need a reason to be...
No. They said it themselves. They arrested the
Alright,
closest
alright,
person when they got...
silence.
Order in the court.
You're supposed to say
Order in the court, exactly. Order in the court. Alright, so anyways, who was the man that this guy let go, Neko?
I didn't get a clear picture because it was just like chaos with the flooding.
It was Dr. John Coe. It was Dr. John Coe.
Order in the court.
Why do we all have to
You were
wear
saying,
these
Neko.
ridiculous ties?
I didn't see who the guy's name is because I didn't see his ID tag, and as well that he as well. It was just chaos. Everybody was just scattering everywhere like a freaking ants on a plague day. But I'm pretty sure it was one of the higher ranking doctors.
Okay, and do you know if they have any relationship, like are they co-workers, do they do anything, that kind of thing?
With our current suspect that we have in our hands, no, I don't believe that he was with him, but he would have something to do with it, I believe.
Alright.
What?
Alright, and the accused, stand up. And or defendants, stand up. And the prosecutors sit down. Alright, so, explain to me exactly what Brandon was doing along the times when the
He grabbed my
events
ball.
that were happening. Order in the court.
Grab my balls.
I'm gonna have a rape charge again.
He did during
What?
the flood. Oh my god. during the flood, at the time of the flood, my client, Dr. Brandon Russo, was simply trying to evacuate the facility with his person.
Hell yeah.
All he was trying to do
when he says
was
my person, he's talking about me. My person.
by his person
Right.
I mean his life. He was trying to escape to safety. He did no such thing, and so far all the prosecution has come up with is I believe and I think. Is that really the kind of evidence we're looking for?
Well, concerned that it's very hard to get real evidence nowadays, concerned that very few people take pictures or videos and we don't have cameras installed everywhere, it makes it very difficult. And the best we can rely
Every
on are
single man in this room has a
We all
camera.
have cameras.
I'm
Every
literally,
single
Yeah, but
man.
people don't choose to use them.
I'm literally recording.
Well,
Order in the
that's not
court.
my fault, is it?
Everyone step back down. Order in the
That's
court.
not
Everyone
our
step
fault.
back
Miss,
down.
Your Honor, if I may tell the story
Order
of
in
what
court.
exactly happened that led to this point in particular.
Hang on.
Sure thing. Go ahead.
So as the court knows, there was a flood.
Sorry, I have to cut off right here. Gotta grab something important.
Your trauma from that event, but even more from the mistreatment that these security guards have done to me. I was on the surface and I was simply watching them detain and apprehend an individual by the name of Dr. John Coate. Now they walked past me, and so did another individual, and that individual, who I did not know the name of, began to unarrest Dr. John Coate. And Dr. John Coate did make it out, left, and then started a shoot-off with police. So, they blamed
On that
that
note-
release on me because I was near him.
It should be noted, the court should note that Dr. Brandon Russo here was never in possession of a displacer cannon capable of teleporting any facility personnel to Zen. During the time, it was, in fact...
Objection, that's not how it works.
Objection, you're watching the court case.
Sustained.
What? Even part of the prosecution. And this isn't...
Okay,
Yeah,
goodbye
right.
everybody.
Anyways,
No. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Case resolved. Case resolved.
Dramatica,
The
bro.
defendant is dead.
Bruh.
What the fuck just happened?
The defendant is dead. I got him.
The defendant's dead. We have a shooting in the court. We have a shooting in the court.
No, listen.
Ah, great.
I know what happened. You remember the little
Right.
buggy that was running through the middle of the court?
I have
right?
proof.
And it looks like it had a bomb
All
on it.
rules were updated.
The bug- that was
I don't know, Mr. Birdwell. We'll just have to see how this unfolds.
Yeah.
I have evidence to support the news media covered this, you see? And I don't know. The
Let me have a
media
look.
never lies.
Media never lied.
Well, concerned that this looks like CNN, they probably do lie.
They
No,
only
no,
lie
no, no,
about
no.
Or
Trump.
Fox News.
They only lie about Trump.
No, that's CNN. That's CNN.
The court...
That's
Batman is
CNN.
for the
Your
ceiling.
Honor. Your Honor.
Also, almost.
The
Yeah,
court
that's
should
the
know
evidence.
that it wasn't
Prosecution is
Brandon
stuck in
who
the
had... It wasn't Brandon who had the displacer cannon. In fact, it was
He has
John
a solid
Coate.
case.
Oh, I can.
Man, wait. Can I
Alright.
chill in for a second?
You're all wrong. It was me. Don't worry, guys. I'm back alive. Hi, Victor.
Okay.
Alright, ignore
Okay,
him.
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Your Honor. The court should note that
Yes,
it wasn't
yes,
Brandon who had the displacer cannon. In fact, it was John Coe after he had been released by an unknown suspect. An unknown perpetrator.
Alright,
May it
Mesa
be
back
noted in the
down.
court
And
that the
as
prosecution...
As the prosecution has stated, it was very chaotic and it was very hard to tell. They may have confused someone else for being Brandon Russo, who released the detainee.
Okay, defendants, sit back down. And the accusers. Did you do a full weapon search of this guy, of Brandon, when
Good
you
evening.
arrested him? Thank you for coming back, Brandon. Did you do a full
It was a
search
long
of his
walk.
body to see if he had drugs, weapons, or anything?
We weren't able to do a clear search due to, like, everything was going chaos. We decided to try to do it afterwards, but, however, none of my guys told me if they have, if not, but due to his status as a project leader, as apparently to the employee list, they are able to have it, as I've seen multiple times that they
Objection,
have.
Your Honor.
Sustained. What do you have to say?
I didn't even say what my grounds was, but okay. My objection is on the grounds that they can have displacer cannons is not valid to he did have a displacer cannon.
Alright.
May I also put
Hang on, hang on. Keep the objection for a little over more than a second, Husky. Look.
What?
Channel 2 recorded the whole thing.
Channel 2 recorded the whole thing.
This is... Yes, that's true.
Okay, we have, if I may approach the, whatever the fuck that's called, the desk.
Allowed.
This is footage we have from a Channel 2 helicopter that was recorded during the time event and the time that I, apparently released Dr. John Cote. Case closed.
Objection.
Nigga.
Yeah, let's have a
He's
look.
definitely getting voted guilty.
Alright, contempt of court. No, I mean, order in the court. Ugh. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna review the tape. I need more coffee. I'm gonna check the tape. And we're gonna... well,
Yeah, coffee machine broke.
yeah, I know, that's the issue. Okay, let's have a look.
It was Russo that did it. I saw him do it.
What? That is,
order in the
not true.
court.
I demand that man hung.
Try it, I dare you.
Jury will disregard that last statement. What the fuck?
Yeah, disregard that last statement. Just another
Alright,
one.
disregard that.
Shut up.
Alrighty. So, I will order a temporary break. I have evidence videotape here, and I will allow the jury to their time and decide the fate of... Hey, get off here, buddy.
Judge, I also have video
Off,
evidence.
buddy.
Hey,
Alright, let's have a look then. Get off.
Hang on, Judge, Your Honor, Your Honor, if I may approach the stand once more, we do in fact have another videotape of closer up footage. Closer up footage. Anyway, recess.
Come on, there we go. Recess, I will review the evidence, and I will let the jury decide. Bruh, there we go.
Here's my...
Not Husky. Step outside for a second.
And then-
Discuss
Take a look at this.
what happened.
And this is body cam footage.
So that Russo guy's definitely guilty.
Shut up.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Wait,
It's
it's Russo.
Dog.
He left.
Where's Russo?
I built a lounge if anyone wants to be in the lounge for a little bit.
Too, Bird.
Sure, absolutely.
What about Q?
Russo's gone.
Guilty or not guilty?
Oh god, hold up.
Where's the defendant?
left.
I'd like to speak
He
to the
left.
defendant.
Okay, the bio
He
guy.
left.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh shit, the meeting room.
I'm stuck.
Hang on. I'll be right there. Where's the fucking defendant?
Frick channel 2. Yeah, how about that?
Excuse me.
Yeah. Fuck your news station.
And they also are putting an extra charge that I had a displacement in
In the room,
and
back
was
in the
putting
room.
people into Zen. So, obviously none of those things are true.
Wait, we have two survey
So we're
right here. Did
currently
you see anyone
disputing
that
those
teleported into
claims.
Zen that shouldn't be there? Did you see anyone that was there that shouldn't be there?
Yeah, that's a good
my
thing.
face.
No, actually,
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
my face.
That's not true. Because they would see bodies. They would see people who are not supposed to be there. So it's a clear fucking lie.
At
I
the
know.
same
Nobody
time,
would
Zen is a
teleport
large
That's actually-
place, so that won't...
They
But
don't
I
know that.
only
They don't
recently
know
made a
Zen. You
displacer
didn't
cannon,
Zen.
and you can ask anybody
Fucking tell
because
their ass.
I was
Tell
there.
their
Yes, I was there. I was there when you made it. That was
Yeah,
after the
Dr.
charge.
Consumer was there after the charges were laid against me when I made my first displacer cannon, which
I
is
was there. I
actually
gave
right
him the
here.
head crab.
No,
Yes,
no,
and
what
he-
I'm saying.
That's actually
And-
true.
no.
He brought me the head grab I
You
used.
can use no. You can use the fabrication data from the machine to prove
Yes.
that it was made at a later time. When the
Anyone wanna go to
blood
the
was
lounge?
contained.
You can also use camera footage when I got the last juice from the head crab.
What is this Judge
There
Crow
are
2?
no
They also
cameras.
said that you were the. So they practically.
Listen to the audience, Joel.
Very well.
I can't stop.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't
okay.
go
Alex,
John. Next.
I can't stop.
There goes our Grant, man.
Alright, Commander... Neck.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Bro,
I wish
I
you
know,
luck.
I'm too used to
This is where it
HXRP, I
comes.
didn't mean to say CA.
Commander Neko.
Yep.
Okay. Expressly see my client, Dr. Brandon Russo, with a displacer cannon, shooting it at personnel who work here at the Black Mesa Research Facility.
No, but however, I've heard a voice that is clearly to him, if not to his one of his higher staff within the research and development team. But I appear to be the first victim of his firing rage with his cannon, because now I got teleported to the Sector B and I almost drowned, which are evidence beyond which in the medical reports of my personal doctor.
When you were shot with the
Object.
displacer cannon... No,
I would like to object. If you were teleported to Zen,
No,
why didn't any survey personnel?
no.
that's not how
realize that-
objections
no.
work.
No, that's not how objections work, buddy. Alright, anyways, you were saying.
Right. When you were shot with the displacer cannon, was there a man with a broken computer monitor on his head with a displacer cannon anywhere in the proximity of you?
No.
No!
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am certain.
Are you sure about that? Because
Because-
that was indeed the man you were trying to detain.
Because John Coate, the alleged man who was the detainee who was released, had a displacer cannon on him at the time, and I was there, and I saw him shooting it at Black Mesa personnel. and
Why am I red? What was that?
Why are people turning red all of a sudden?
I'm angry now.
I'm red.
Okay, seriously.
Alright.
Seriously, that is
Stand up, Cole. I
enough.
need
We're
to
trying
see-
to
need
do
to be
this
professional.
properly.
Let's get
Please,
through.
professional.
Let's get through this.
Red.
Come on, we gotta get
Oh,
through this.
come
We
on.
gotta get through this.
Why am I
Can we
red?
get this
Let me
fucking
just
over
move
with
this
already?
head crab.
Someone's using an E2, that's
Alright,
why
come
you're
on, let's
turning
finish this
red.
up. We gotta finish this up.
Alright,
I think the
so, you can
The
go
jury
sit
has
back
a
down,
decision?
Neko. Go. Yep, let's hear what the jury has to say.
Has the jury seen the recorded evidence?
Alright.
Yes, they have.
Fuck that recorded evidence. It got thrown out. You're guilty. We all voted guilty. All the jurors. Russo's guilty.
Objection.
I demand a recount.
Objection!
I demand a
Objection!
recount.
Order in
I'm
the
being
court, order in the
teleported
court,
to
order in the
the
court,
demand a
order in the
recount.
court. Order! Order!
No!
All of the jury
Alright.
has voted Russo guilty.
Okay. Now I will once again review the evidence, and I will make my decision. That includes the thrown away decision. Hey, if you throw another thing again, I will have you arrested for contempt of court.
Who the hell's
Alright.
making me? Whoa,
Oh, the judge is red. What the fuck?
it's Carson.
The judge is turning bright red.
Yeah, apparently I'm turning bright red. I have a feeling Van's up to something, so, yeah. Anyways,
Your Honor.
Your Honor, the
if I
defense
may-
finds the jury to be extremely rigged. You see, these are all security members who were there at the time of the incident.
well, actually,
Objection.
it's
They're
not all security. Order in the
Permission
court,
to approach
order
the
in the
court.
court.
Not all that.
Permission to approach the court.
Order in the court,
I
it's
am a
not all
witness.
security.
Permission to approach the court.
Alright, so... No. Alright, so to finally get this over with after several hours of crap that has been going on, the court has found Brandon Russo guilty of the charges of... Hey, come in!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
That is my evidence.
Holy shit! Why are we arresting? Okay, actually, wait. Can I? Who's the judge? Who's the judge? Can I just ask? Hey, everyone, shut the fuck up for a minute. Can I just ask why the man? Why the defendant's lawyer is a fucking janitor? Can I just ask that?
Oh my goodness, he teleported someone else.
Can I just ask that, please?
Why was I arrested?
Oh my god!
Why? Oh my...
Oh my god.
What the
Come on, you're
fuck
going
just happened?
Revive this guy. Oh, never mind. He's
Hey,
dead.
fuck.
No, we're gonna execute the news too,
You
man.
did a really good job.
No more news for Black
Nice shot,
Mesa.
man.
Thank you.
No more
Thanks,
news
man.
for Black Mesa.
I've never been a
Excuse
freaking
me.
judge
Can
before,
I
but
please?
there you go. I did pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Well,
Come
I
on,
was
buddy.
really
Come on.
expecting this anyways, but... Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, for What the fuck is happening? Jesus.
I'll just...
Oh, where'd the fucking court go?
Is this...
Oh,
Whose head
I think
crabs
the
are
court's
these?
over or something.
This...
I'll just leave him alone.
Who's
Hey,
the, where's the judge? Where's the judge?
You did very good.
Where's the judge?
The head crab.
Security, two people in my closet. Is their name Brendan?
Hold the fuck up.
Joel
think somebody
Mackey.
Why is the, why are this? Why is the footage
They
just a
were
bunch
like
of random
shelf
letters and
in
numbers?
Sector F.
Something's
Security,
fucky
come here. Right
Something's really fucky here.
I'm actually gonna copy this, so if we ever have one of these again, I can
Oh, excellent.
100% certain.
Can I just ask again why that guy's defendant was a fucking janitor?
Lag.
I don't know, honestly. Sometimes the scientists all have, like, some really weird lawyers, so that's what I'm gonna say.
Alright, I'm just gonna